Decided from the Ground Up Podcast, episode 100. I'm back from October, November, January, a 4-month break. Just to start off and let y'all know, the reason why I break was I was booking a lot of people and it wasn't showing up. And the issue with that is I have to pay for studio time. So if I'm booking with my engineer and I tell him Saturday or Sunday at 4 o'clock, and you know, if he has some schedule or I get somebody or I take somebody else's spot or I'm getting a spot, he's holding the 4 o'clock spot for me. So 4 o'clock I come, I tell him, yo, they didn't show up. Or I call him at 3:30, yo, they're not gonna show up. Now, if that keeps happening, mind you, you know, the engineer is basically my family, but I'm still gonna pay him. I'm paying family price. He could be getting somebody else at a 4 o'clock for what he's typically gonna charge. So now if I keep, you know, doing that over and over, you fucking up my rapport with my engineer. So to prevent the fucking up, I said, let me just stop, let me regroup, because I'm getting aggravated, and before I start being disrespectful on social media and start calling out people who's not coming, and you looking at me like the bad guy when at the end of the day, you fucking up what I got at the end of the day. I said, let me chill. I come back top of the year, and I'll just make it fucking work. And then I'm to the point where if somebody doesn't show up, the show will go the fuck on, where I do it by myself. And if I gotta do it by myself, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm airing you the fuck out. That's my thing this year. This is my thing this year. I'm looking at mine. If you do not show when I book you, I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna do my show. I'm gonna talk about what everybody else podcast does, which is the gossip for the week. I'm gonna bring that to my attention. But in the midst of that, whoever was supposed to come on, I'm gonna air you. I don't give a fuck how you feel.
For real.
It's done. So I don't want to stay on that for too long.
Just have to air
That's a good point, though, man. I mean, you being professional.
You fucking up my rapport, bro. At the end of the day, my engineer will be like, yo, listen, man, I can't keep doing this.
Word.
You fucking up my money. You know what I'm saying? I could have had a $400 session, and I had a, you know what I mean? You get it, motherfuckers. But this is the 100th episode. I'm glad to be back. This is also my stress reliever. Talking to others is, you know, it's basically my therapy at the end of the day. This is therapeutic for me, to talk to somebody every week or talking, you know what I mean, shit get built up. But today we have the Burrito Bros or Burrito Brothers?
Bro-Ritos.
Bro-Ritos.
Oh, Bro-Ritos, that's right.
Bro-Ritos, yeah.
Right.
That's funny. That's what the truck name was going to be.
Let's just go straight racist. Bro-Ritos is because you're black and the Ritos.
Nah.
I guess instead of Burritos, we go with the black version of Bro-Ritos or Brother Ritos.
So it was going to be Brothers Burritos or Burrito Brothers. Obviously, brothers, yeah, we black brothers.
Right.
So, and then we just mashed it too.
So Bro-Ritos.
So black dudes making burritos.
Kind of racist, bro. It's cool.
Hey.
Nah, I'm fucking.
Make it work, yo.
You get it, but you get it.
When you walk up on a truck, you see who making them burritos, though. So.
Which is a very, I like the truck is dope as far as the outside, the appearances.
Appreciate it.
Actually a great standout. The green is just super standout.
Yeah,
with
get a lot of compliments.
I think y'all have like cartoons on it, right?
Yeah,
Am I not mistaken?
we turn ourselves into animations.
Yeah.
Long story short about that, we found a guy on Instagram. that
You're very
was-
light toned. I just noticed.
All right.
Yeah, just bring it up.
My bad. So look, we found a dude on Instagram that did animations, and he's based in Brazil.
Right.
So we reached out to him. We traded emails for a few months, and basically he did our artwork. We would take pictures here in Jersey,
Right.
send him the pictures. He would flip them and make them animations, and then that's how we got to turn ourselves into animated characters and put it onto the truck.
I do that as well.
Yeah.
Do you?
A little. I wouldn't have made it as good as that,
Okay.
but I fuck around a little bit. So, first off, how old are you guys?
I'm 31.
And I'm 28.
You're young.
Yeah.
How long has the truck been running?
So Bro-Ritos since 2016, and then we actually had a food truck before that we opened up in 2014.
What was that?
Original Soup Man.
Original Soup Man.
Soup Man. So
Seinfeld.
yeah.
No Soup for You.
Soup Nazi.
Say it again?
You watch the Seinfeld?
Oh, Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
okay,
the
yeah.
Soup
When they had the
for You, man.
line.
Yeah.
My man couldn't get in. Everybody was.
Yeah.
You had that.
So we had a franchise. We had the first mover franchise for that company,
Word.
and he would explain to you how we got into that.
So
what, you had the suit first?
Yeah, we had the suit first.
Was there anything before that? Or you guys chefs?
Nah.
Culinary school?
business school.
Business, just I know to get this money.
Yeah, business school, man.
So what made you go the soup route first?
So I mean, just I was doing a 9 to 5 with Suit Man, and
This is a real soup man?
Yeah, the real
So-
suit man,
so-
yeah.
Wait. Is it really the soup man? Was it in the show for real? Was that
So-
real?
No. All right. So look, the story is there's a dude Al Yegner who
Mhm.
had a store on 55th and 8th in the city.
Right.
He's a real guy that really made gourmet soups.
Mhm.
A Seinfeld producer had happened to be in the line and had to try the soup one day, and that's how they came with the
Idea of
concept
it,
for the
yeah.
episode. The company original Soup Man bought the rights to Al Yegner soups
Mhm.
and kept the business going.
Right.
My first 9 to 5 out of college was with Soup Man.
Right.
Then I got tired of being behind the desk, wanted to find a way out. I'm like, man, like the company, the soups are phenomenal,
Right.
great product. But at the end of the day, people don't know who we are
Mhm.
because there's a disconnect and an age gap from
Right.
when Seinfeld, when the Soup Nazi episode aired, and like the time now.
But I'm looking for the book before. But so the guy that's in the Seinfeld episode,
Mhm.
that's an actor, but he's portraying the real guy.
Yeah.
So that's how
Right.
the real guy is. He has an attitude, and
Yeah.
that's
Did the guy really have attitude like
yeah.
that?
He really did have an attitude.
Was soup man?
Suit man, the Al Yegner guy, yeah.
He really was a fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
he-
but he makes great soup.
Yeah, but
He
he
really had a
he
short
wasn't a
temper.
people person.
Right.
He's short tempered, but at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of like he makes soups. He got a line really out the block in New York City.
Right.
Like, know what you want when you get to my window, order it and keep it moving.
Okay.
That's really all he was
All
doing.
right,
Like,
yeah.
keep on moving. Like, don't
Let's
come.
not- now, here we go. I think I want.
Yeah, don't
Yo,
come
how's
out
the
with, like-
cucumbers in it? You know what?
Word.
No
Yeah,
cucumbers.
no. He ain't had no time for that. So he just push it. But yeah, try and get out the 9 to 5. I pitched him the idea of doing a food truck. Took them some time, but we ended up doing it, and we opened up the first business.
Was it still connected to soup man?
Yeah, the first one.
Just a franchise,
It's a
yeah.
franchise.
So we still selling the
We
Suit Man
selling these
soup.
soups.
Yeah.
You still selling soups on
No. The first truck.
The first
We
truck
were
was
selling their soups
their soups.
in our truck, which was called Soup Man.
Soup man. So you had to pay them a portion.
They were supposed to get a royalty, but because it was my idea, they didn't charge us one.
Oh, that's fire. So what stopped? What made it stop?
Well, they start messing up financially.
Mhm.
So financially, they start having their own issues.
Right.
Where basically they couldn't produce inventory. And if they
Mhm.
can't produce inventory, then we can't go buy inventory.
Yeah.
And we can't go buy inventory, we
You
ain't got
can't
nothing
make
to sell.
money. Yeah.
Right.
So
Is
that's
this-
where it started going.
Is the building still up? Is he still selling soups?
Yeah, 55th and 8th is still open. Another like the company I was working for went bankrupt,
Right.
and then the investors they bought the company back out
Right.
of bankruptcy or whatever. So it's still going. They soups is on in the some of the grocery stores and everything.
Do you talk to the guy still?
Nah, not really.
Right.
Nah, not really. Like the people that was there when I was there, they all gone. Like,
Right.
a couple of the investors they still reach out here and there, but you know I'm not giving out no more like free information.
Is that the same truck? Did y'all reinvent the truck?
No, the
Oh, yeah.
Suit Man was a trailer. So what we did was a trailer. So we hitched it onto a truck,
Right.
and then we drove it around.
Oh,
the truck that we
okay,
have
okay,
now,
okay.
you turn the key, and we out.
Yeah.
So then, y'all must have been sitting in limbo and just like, you know what? Did y'all think of, let's do another truck, or y'all just chilled and said, I want to go work over here, I'm going to work over here?
Well,
We're talking about the transition from.
After the soup truck was
Okay,
done,
yeah.
did y'all have an idea of thinking like, I'm going to do
Well-
another truck, or?
so we was thinking forward the whole time. So originally we was like, yo, we gonna open a soup thing, and it was going good. We like, you know what, we gonna be able to open up a few of these,
Right.
and we'll just run with it. But we started seeing that there was issues going on,
Mhm.
so we had already started mapping out how we was gonna exit
Like what's
Right,
going
and
on?
move
okay,
forward.
Next thing, yeah.
So within like I think we ran the soup truck for
3
two
years.
and a half, 3 years.
Mhm.
So
You shot
after
two?
year,
I meant to ask you, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's a one more, right?
yeah, my
Yeah,
cousin,
JT,
So
yeah.
that's still my cousin,
Right.
JT.
It's one more to the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the 3 of us. That's the core of it.
Right.
And we bring people in here.
So you're brainstorming of how I'm going to branch off while I'm doing the
Yeah.
Superman truck.
Yeah. So we was always like, we gonna either expand this or we gonna do our own thing.
Right.
Because just dealing with them, we was like, yo, this ain't. Eventually, it's not like it's gonna come to an end.
Right.
We can see
We were
that.
seeing the money
We can see
trickle
that.
down.
Right.
Because the suits weren't just seen towards the end of with Superman.
Right.
Like the thing with the who makes the soups?
Yeah, the manufacturers.
The
for
manufacturers,
suits,
yeah. So
they couldn't pay the manufacturers. So one of the manufacturers be like, we cutting you off. Like we not making none. So they would have no inventory. So they got to go to another manufacturer, which is a whole nother process because now we got to
Yeah.
send samples down. Then they got to send them back. Then you got to taste them. Then you got to approve
Now
them.
everybody getting fucked up.
Yeah,
the
like,
whole-
it's just a whole-
the decline in taste
So
was
the
it was
quality
going
just
down. Yeah.
quality just going down. Quality going down. The customers we done built up,
Mhm.
they like, yo, let me get that seafood bisque, let me get that lobster bisque, let me get that clam chowder, which is the fire soups. We'd be like, man, we ain't got it. We have it next week, because that's what they telling us. We have it next week. We start noticing people not coming back. So we like, all right.
Y'all slack.
We
y'all
like,
not,
you know what I mean?
y'all
Like,
not bringing the fucking food.
Yeah.
Why would I fuck with y'all? Y'all not giving me what I want.
exactly. And it wasn't our fault.
Right.
But, you know, obviously the customer, they interaction with us.
Mhm.
So, but in that time, we're like, yo, we got to do something else. So we just start thinking, like, you know, what other truck we gonna do?
Mhm.
Even if we gonna do another truck, because we almost tapped out. And I was ready to be like, yo, you know what? Like, it's cool. It's
I go do
done.
business.
You know,
Break
it's
bread
done.
and be
You
out.
know, it's done. Like, we did it. We tried it. It worked. We learned something. Let's move forward. And then we was gonna do either chicken wing concept or burrito concept. Those are the final two that we came to.
Burrito was the one.
Yeah, man.
Cause everybody do wings, man.
I mean,
You know what? Not everybody. Outside of a truck, but you can go to so many wing spots,
Yeah.
stores.
Mhm.
There's not so many spots to do burritos.
You see the lines at Chipotle, them lights be out the door sometimes.
I don't even fuck with Chipotle, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I do Qdoba.
You do Qdoba, well,
I do.
same thing. Any
I mean,
burrito spot, you see they lines be
real
out the
talk,
window.
neither
Well,
one
I
of them
live
fucking
right.
us.
There's a Qdoba running a corner from me.
Mhm.
I can go in there right now, and it's
Yeah.
in and out. There's nobody in there.
But it's not that they be lines out the door. Like, they got a nice flow. But you see
Right.
that there's obviously a demand for it.
Right. So,
So-
who thought of the burrito? Let's do burritos.
I think he did.
What made you even think to do burrito though?
Cause I mean, the main issue. One of the main issues with the soup thing
Mhm.
is like we selling hot soup in the summer.
Right.
So 90% of the time we go somewhere, people are like, yo, it's too hot for soup. It's too
Right.
hot for soup. On top of not having the fire shit that
Yeah,
they
the
want,
inventory.
Yeah,
it's
all
too
the
hot
way,
for
yeah.
soup. It's too hot for soup. It's too hot for soup. So we like, okay, what can we do that's a year-round product?
Okay.
Right. So there's empanada trucks out there. There's these trucks.
Is empanada trucks?
Yeah, there's a ton of
Empanada
them.
guy, yeah, there's a
ton of
bunch of them. But
Alright.
Empanada guys.
Empanada guy, empanada lady, empanada
Monster, yeah.
Where's he at?
All over, man.
Food guy.
All over,
That's
man.
what I
You don't go to food truck
Yeah,
events?
shout out to empanada
You don't
guy,
go to
empanada
food truck
lady.
events?
I need to, man.
Yeah, you
I be
see.
seeing them. The only way I see it is like I'll see them on IG like, man, they had a fucking. I didn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I used to be big on? Rutgers.
With the
The
grease
grease
truck.
trucks.
Grease trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean the landscape now is more like trucks kind of do something specific. Like there'd be a hot dog truck, there'd be a
Mhm.
pizza truck, there'd
Right.
be not a truck, taco truck, and so on. So we was like, one, we not really quote unquote chefs.
Right.
So we didn't want to do something that's going to be culinary intensive.
Mhm.
So like, okay, we do burritos, or we call ourselves a burrito truck. We can still target the taco market.
Right.
We got an all year round product.
Mhm.
There's no burrito truck in New Jersey. Chipotle got a line every time we drive by them.
Right.
I think we should do burritos. That's
Mhm.
kind of how we debated about it,
Right.
and then we just went on from there.
So you did the burritos. You already knew what flavors and chicken and beef and how did y'all know what the combinations to make? Because if you never made burritos, you're just gonna jump into making a burrito?
But I mean, we eat. I eat
We've had burritos, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
you've
I'm
had
saying?
burritos before, obviously.
Right.
So it's like, okay, when you go to a restaurant, you either gonna see chicken, you're
Mhm.
gonna see beef, you probably see a seafood, you're gonna see something vegetarian or vegan.
Right.
So since we just starting, and our whole thing is like, let's start and then build. Let's start and build. Like
Okay.
our truck wasn't always wrapped green. When the
Yeah,
first
so
year we
I
were
asked you,
running
was
it was
was
just a metal box.
Was it just a regular truck?
Yeah.
It was just a metal box with a chalkboard, and we used to write the.
So it's the same truck. Y'all didn't
Same
get
truck.
another truck.
Nah,
just wrapped it.
it just wrapped
Right.
now.
But the thing is, like, we had the truck, right? We built the inside. We didn't have enough money to wrap it.
Mhm.
So, all right, let's start working, build it up, and then we'll wrap the truck later. So same thing with the menu. We starting off with a simple menu. We have a whole nother plan for a menu once we expand. We want
Right.
to incorporate like seafood, nachos, more
Mhm.
fun food, California style burritos and
Right.
things like that.
I don't know
But
what
it's
that
just
is, but it
like,
sounds good.
yeah, so we just trying to take it step by step.
Mhm.
But that,
So you just hit the streets of the burritos like I'm selling burritos.
All right, so like I said, we go to Chipotle, so we see there's rice, beans, your meat, your lettuce, cheese,
Basic shit.
same shit. It's
Yeah.
honestly the same assembly.
Guac.
So we just put that into a truck.
Right.
And then we actually know a chef, and he makes the chicken for us,
Right.
chicken Chipotle, and we make the beef ourselves. We make everything else ourselves, but the chicken Chipotle he makes. So that's pretty much how we started. We bought the chicken from him. He will make it at his commissary, pick it up, bring it onto the truck, and we just.
So I mean, how did y'all draw the attraction to the truck off the rip? Like,
because we had the
Because
experience.
we already had the experience for 3 years from Soup Man.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you was, what, did you go to the same spots you went to before?
Mhm.
and it's like, yo,
Basically.
we got burritos now.
Yeah, basically. I mean, at the end
Same
of,
niggas, different truck. Pretty much. You feel me?
Basically, it's like we have all the contacts. We got all that. So as soon as we open up Bro-Ritos, like I sent the email from Suitman, like, hey, boom, 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 we opening up Bro-Ritos come May, and then include the burrito email in it, so now they know. And then I'll follow up from the burrito side, like, hey, it's still us.
Right.
And that was it. But we already had the contacts that we, when we first started, we had to figure it out.
Right.
But now that we 2 years in, it's like, okay, it's just, all right, we know who to call, we know which spots to go to, we know what to avoid.
So we hit the ground running.
Yeah.
You already
So
knew what
y'all went to the first location. Was it the same location as the soup truck before?
Jersey City.
Did
everything was a
did it rock off the rip, or was it kind of just sketchy in the beginning, or?
Like, it was because at first, like I said, it's not rap, so you don't really know what we're selling. You see burritos, but we didn't hit the ground running like fully, but people were coming and our product is good, and they kept repeating, and obviously we big on social media, so we were able to build a social media platform for us. And
Oh, so y'all
just
jump
build
straight to
from
social media with it,
Got to.
Yeah.
off the rip.
Yeah, you have to. Especially because we move around so much.
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all don't sit in one location. This is just.
No, for now, no.
How about this? Is it every day y'all know where to go? Like certain spots is hot. So Monday, like, Jersey City might be hot. Hoboken.
So-
Tuesday, that's hot.
Yeah.
New York, Wednesday, that's hot.
Yeah, I would schedule, so 2017, our schedule was like that, where it'd be like, every Tuesday, Jersey City, every Wednesday, Hoboken, every Thursday, Baskin Ridge, every Friday, we gonna take off to prep for the weekend. This 2018, it was like, we would set it up basically a month ahead. I'm pretty much booking the schedule like a month out ahead, but we would just do a corporate office there, corporate office there, corporate office there, like, it's always.
So it got to that point
somewhere
where corporate were reaching out.
Yeah,
say,
I was
"Hey,
saying,
can you
y'all
come?"
couldn't just pull up to them corporate buildings.
No, you
Nah,
need
because
permission.
you
Right.
need permission.
But since the Superman thing already, you already had the contact, I'm guessing, already from certain buildings.
From some of them, yeah.
Right.
But with the same token, opening up Bro-Ritos, opening up so many more doors for us where Suitman, people weren't really reaching out to us with Bro-Ritos. People call us every day when the season comes.
Right.
Literally, my phone rings 2-3 times a day.
Is that
That's
a person? I mean, is that certain people, or is it a certain area that calls and say, "Hey, we over here at Wall Street. Can you or Wall Street because they come?"
Well,
up?
we're only in Jersey. We don't go to New York.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
If it was a business that called and say,
I get a little bit of both. It's mainly people directly related to the business. Sometimes people like
That have control to do that.
in a township, they'll call it, "Hey, yeah, my business is here and there's other businesses around. Can you come?"
Right.
And I'm like, "Look, unless you going to book us to your business and like you going to spread the word." and
what
tell
you mean as
people
far
to
as business? Not a truck business, but
come. Toys R Us.
oh, okay.
Party City,
City, yeah.
Verizon, AT&T, Mealy, like corporate companies.
Mhm.
So they basically will call us and say, "Hey, look, you guys come and do lunch," which is generally 11 to 2.
Right.
And we just go up to their campus, set the truck up. The employees will come out during their lunch break.
Right.
And when they go back, we go home and go to a dinner shift.
Yeah, that was my next thing. Do y'all switch in one day? Do y'all stay at one location for the day, or do you consistently spot hop in the day? Or depends on if one spot is just, or is it a time frame thing?
It's a
Like I
time
say, it's a
frame.
time frame thing because we'll be at once like for dinner, right? We know we're there from 11 to 2.
That's lunch.
Boom.
Yeah,
Well,
that's lunch.
that's from lunch. I'm sorry, 11 to 2. Then we know for dinner it starts at like 5:30 to like 8. So we know we got to be there an hour before to prep, make sure everything is set because we don't just open the window and we good. We still have to cook and once we get there.
Right.
So yeah, we do hop. There's been days where we have like 3 to 4 spots
Right.
in one day, and it gets crazy.
Same
But
for mine.
hey, the money's coming in. We gotta go
Right.
get it, especially right now.
When did y'all wrap the truck? How far into Oregon did y'all wrap the truck?
We wrapped it 2016, just towards the end of it. So like September, October 2016.
Yeah.
So we opened up, the first event we did was in May, then the truck broke down. So from May, June, July, August, and then September, end of September, we ended up wrapping it.
Right. Did the wrapping help y'all?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Who
Absolutely.
went green? Who thought of green?
We did.
Money or just green?
Bright.
Green is
Stand
super
out.
bright. It stands
Stand
out. When
Stand out.
shout out to Kyle. Kyle actually
Appreciate
Kyle
Kyle.
actually like, yo, you need to hit up burritos. I don't know why I
Too
keep
much
thinking burrito
sauce.
Too
bros.
much, too much sauce.
Too much. Kyle wishes too much sauce. He's like, you need to hit him up. I'm actually hit you out, and I think it just was super busy. Like, yeah, we can set something up, and then it was like, I can't do it. But then as I'm looking on your IG, I'm like, I can see why they're not doing it.
You know, like I told you before we got started, man, I like appreciate your patience.
Yeah,
for
no
sure,
problem.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate everybody,
Appreciate your patience, but it was just.
As long as you ain't
try to
broke,
do
and
it.
I had to air you out like, fuck them burritos. Fuck
Because
them.
we definitely was trying to do it last year, but it was just once the season get going, man, we just literally get ripping, and then like
Right.
it's hard to turn down opportunities because we got to work within a window.
Mhm.
Cause like this time of the year, we kind of dead.
Yeah,
So-
do you work in the wintertime? How does that work?
Here
It's
and
fucking
Here and there.
freezing.
There.
Yeah, but like I said, we did a catering yesterday. It was a bar mitzvah. It was like someone's house though.
And y'all not like a hot truck, like 200 sauces a wind truck, so it's consistently heat running through the.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hot. Yeah, no,
when we
it gets
working,
hot
it's
inside.
hot. It's hot
Yeah,
inside.
Oh, you got the grill.
you got the
Yeah.
grill, steam table,
Right.
It's
panini
warm
press.
inside. It's warm inside.
Got the windows like they close up.
And we insulated
Yeah,
it
be
like
good,
dummies.
In the
Insulated
summer
like
though,
dummies.
shit.
So in the summer, it's a sauna.
What happens
man.
when two people call at the same time though? Let's say AT&T and Toys R Us call and say, "Hey, how do you
We got
pick
the
the
most
spot?
money. We're trying to spend that bread.
How do you know
It
who has the most money though if you're just
So-
going to the location?"
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
Or
they
do
pay
they-
for it. So basically, what he's saying is, if one of them's gonna pay for it,
Right.
we gonna go to one that's gonna
Oh,
And there are companies that do that. They'll
Yeah.
just pay up front, bring this amount of food, and just dish them out.
also it's basically like a cater thing. right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We
So
do
the
it time.
You have a
businesses that
set
do
price
that.
already, or they're just like, yo, I got this amount of money, or do you give
pay.
them?
No, we have three
Different
basically three
packages.
different packages that they could choose from,
Mhm.
and then they choose the package, and we just bring that and serve it out.
What was the biggest package y'all did so far? The biggest move or the biggest situation y'all did so far?
You mean in terms of a catering?
Yeah, like who called and said, yo, I got.
Amazon.
Damn, Amazon?
Yeah.
Amazon, I forgot about
Y'all had
Amazon.
enough meat for Amazon?
I mean, realistically,
Or
no.
did Amazon start giving you meat? 'Cause they got everything.
Realistically-
Take this chicken too.
Look, realistically, Amazon, they called us. They wanted us to serve 800 people. They was like,
And the window was so small.
Like, but the window was like literally like 2 or 3 hours. And I'm fair, so I'm telling them, like, listen, we can't serve 800 people in 2 hours. It's not going to
Yeah, it's
happen.
not possible.
It's just not possible.
It's possible if you're
Anyhow.
doing this.
Like
Yeah,
empanadas.
you could take a lettuce burrito and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lettuce, corn, get
Don't
you got
pick your
people.
toppings.
You got people
yeah.
coming up and doing what you got.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
slap-
that's Tom.
Yeah, we'd be like, yo, come on. You gotta keep on moving. But Amazon definitely the biggest catering we did. And then
How
after
many
that,
heads does that you think?
I think we ended up doing like 250, almost 300.
And we didn't finish because the time was up.
Yeah.
And they started kicking people out of line.
Amazon.
Amazon started kicking
But
people
they
out of
dropped-
line.
They dropped a bag?
They dropped the biggest. Yeah, they dropped.
Did they
the
drop a
biggest
bag is the question.
Yeah, yeah, they dropped
Yeah, they dropped the biggest one.
Roughly like what? Oh, that's not the so, I always have stress on big.
man.
Every time I ask that question, no, I want to know.
They dropped the biggest one.
That's fire. I didn't know that companies. I always thought trucks just pull up to the spot and get the permission.
Bro, it's a
So,
ball.
how do you go about?
It's
Can you tell me about
different.
that? How do you go about having the contacts for them to contact you, basically?
I mean, so now we out there, like Johnny said, we on social media, we got a
Mhm.
website, we part of New Jersey Food Truck Association, so if you go looking at New Jersey food trucks, we gonna pop up at the top of their like website.
Right.
So people can find us that way, just searching Burrito Truck New Jersey.
I think just the
Exactly.
name
Exactly, and I was just about to
Bro-Ritos
say that.
is
Honestly, it's the name.
super like
Mhm.
Bro-Ritos.
Shout out to my man Dan from Callahan.
Yeah.
He helped us out with that.
What the name?
Yeah, he was at the
Yes,
Rock
I-
Carnival. And
Yeah, that's how-
What was the original name y'all was gonna go with?
Burrito
Brother,
Brothers.
Burrito Brothers.
Bro-Ritos is super catchy.
Yeah.
Cause I know if I was seeing it like Bro-Ritos,
Yeah, we was gonna do Burrito Brothers
Sit with
or
these
Brothers
niggas,
Burritos.
Mhm.
niggas make burritos. Let me see something this, man.
Man, but
And that's
uh,
what attracts you to come to the truck, though.
What's funny is like the name pull you, and then the food grab you. But then we used to get people that'd be like they'll walk up to the window, see who inside,
Word.
walk right on off.
Mhm.
Like
These niggas.
yeah, basically. So
These
like,
niggas
alright,
with
that's
ER.
cool. But then what happened is they friend will look in the window too, be like, all right, let me get the chicken chipotle, bro. They'll walk back over to the table, start eating.
Gas
And the
station.
person that walked off come right on back. So yeah, can I have that?
Damn, that smell good. Do y'all have special burritos? I mean, as far as like how can I say it? What am I trying to say?
Not a specialty, but like something out of the box.
Like the Johnny, or like just a name burrito.
Like a secret menu.
What's the name again?
Johnny, yeah.
Johnny, like a Johnny burrito.
Yeah. Well, I was
Or
gonna say the
Mark.
Cheeto,
We
the
got
hot
the, we got
Cheeto
the hot
one.
Cheeto, bro. Hot Cheetos, bro. Yeah.
Guac.
You
we
put hot Cheetos in it for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. With some,
Man,
with some
how old is
spicy
it, man?
queso.
That's some kid shit. Man.
Hey,
People
but
eat it,
hey,
though.
the kids eat it.
People eat
Yo, they probably
The
jumping like
kids come to the.
I know, I can imagine. And
People
oh,
eat
they
it.
got a Cheeto burrito?
Yeah. I mean, but we, like, that's a specialty, so we don't do that every day.
Right.
We don't do it every day. We do it at, like, certain events.
Mm.
We'll bring, like, a limited amount
Right.
of stuff. But that's just because, you know, people want to be like, oh, hot Cheeto, but let me try it. Like, it's something
Yeah.
they want to try, and they probably take pictures of it. That's the type
Right.
of stuff you get the flicks from, which
And
is
it's
social
tags,
media.
right?
Yeah.
You also do an episode.
Trucking with burritos.
Yeah, web
I mean,
series.
a web series.
Web series.
How many series y'all got in there? How many episodes?
We had like 9 or 10.
But on season,
Well, it's the second season.
Is that? I think I watched one of them and then I forgot to go back to it.
Mhm.
So what is it? It's just basically y'all at locations or at events?
Both. It's
events,
everything.
but just showing like the behind the scenes. You feel me? Like you come to like a lot of people will come to the window and just want to ask this question, but they got like 100 people behind them, so we can't really interact with them
Right.
for a long period of time. So the web series just helps explain our story, the questions that people ask that we can't really tell them
Yeah.
right then and there. So
Right.
just a little backstory.
When y'all do, what's that called again? When they, not events, but what's it called?
Catering.
No, not the catering. What were we talking about earlier?
Lunches.
Dinners.
No,
So,
when they had the truck wars, am I saying it right? Not the
Food
truck.
truck?
oh, food truck? Oh, festivals?
Not the, is that a festival? Or what? You asked me that earlier. It's any food truck.
Festivals.
Festivals.
Yeah.
Like was all food trucks. Do y'all do well in that?
Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends
Yes,
on
sir.
the
What-
event.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like the one we do, Jersey Shore Food Truck Festival,
Mhm.
that's at Monmouth Racetrack
Right.
every Memorial Weekend. It's generally good if it doesn't rain.
Right.
If it rains, then it's just gonna kill us.
Right.
Weather plays a big part in our business, especially here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
We're trying to go somewhere warm eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
Do y'all plan on expanding as far as getting more? Do y'all ever plan on getting instead of a truck in store?
Yeah, we're working on that right now.
Do you have a set location?
We have a location in mind. We waiting on some like public records on the building to see what the history of the building is
Mhm.
before we decide if we're gonna invest money into it or not.
Can you say where or no?
South Orange.
South Orange?
Yeah.
Where's that by?
Uh,
Trying to think of
Like,
South Orange.
So,
Montclair, I like
I mean,
Montclair.
It's like a little bit below Montclair
What's
to
the race out there?
western Newark. Everybody.
Oh, so
Everybody
make
has
sure. Is it a heavy flow of,
It's
Like Seton Hall, like
You've
it's
seen halls out there.
what school? Is a school over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy, I think I should tell us, but he in the halfway house and he work over there. In the college is over there. So I'm guessing there's a mixture of, is it White College?
It's
That would
what-
make sense, right? White College, if you have somebody in college, right?
It's not. It's within a mile of the college.
Right.
But we looking on just in South Orange. It's got a lot of like traffic flow driving.
Yeah.
A lot of people be walking, being like students walking around.
So would y'all be
residents.
in store or would you still be?
Both?
both.
So we gonna expand. We try and get a. So the plan is get a storefront,
Mhm.
and then that becomes our hub, so that we can get more trucks.
Okay.
So now it's a place that we could prep, we could store, and then if we have to blow out inventory, we can blow out inventory there.
Right.
And it gives us office space, parking for our trucks.
Mhm.
It just becomes like a true hub to
Right.
expand the
Yeah,
business
okay.
out.
As far as hiring people,
Yeah, and all that.
would you just hire anybody or they gotta be family?
You don't gotta be family.
No,
I'm just asking, you know, some
no,
people
no,
don't
no.
trust people like, man.
No, I mean, right now it's basically family, and I think between myself, Johnny, and my cousin JT, I think between the three of us, we're able to control everything.
What does JT do?
Everything. We all do everything.
Y'all all work on the truck together.
Yeah.
What sells the most, chicken or beef?
Honestly,
It's-
that's hard,
I
bro.
want to say it's a mix. It depends on where you go.
Mhm.
It depends on where you go. Because some people, like some places you go,
Mhm.
it just be chicken. Some places you go, it just be beef.
Right.
So our chicken it's a little spicy, so it's a
Yeah.
chicken chipotle. So if you can't handle like
A little kick.
a little
I'm
kick to
super
it,
kick.
you're
I
gonna
want
go.
like a jerk. I want it to be.
So I
want
think
that shit to be like.
you fuck with it.
Like my nose
Yeah.
running. I
You-
love
you
when
like-
I my nose running. It's like, dang.
Yeah,
what's-
you would like
what's-
it. Some people just be like, they be a little turned off by the spiciness of the chipotle.
Right.
once they try it,
Yeah.
they-
But a big seller is a big fella, and that's a little bit of everything. So that's the chicken, the beef, the peppers, black beans, rice. and all
That's
that
what I
stuff.
get
That's-
from. I hate to, shout out another burrito. I do. I always get like, let me get. What is it called?
big
I was called big
Oh,
fella.
yeah, let me get it. Let me get a big fella. What's that? Don't worry about it. Get chicken, beef.
Yeah.
Is it, how big is, do y'all do like super burritos? You ever thought of that?
We
Like
have-
you got typically a regular burrito,
We
right?
get a
You ever
steak.
thought about getting like a bigger one, like that joint be like a
Oh, yeah,
pound,
hell yeah, hell
a
yeah.
2 pound
And that's,
burrito.
and that's for the store. Like we want to do so much stuff when we get a store. Like,
Right. Am I
we-
giving too many ideas away?
Nah.
Nah, hell no. This
I do that.
honestly, it's already ideas.
Okay, I got a lot. I'm telling you, ideas,
Nah, we got plans to make like a 6-foot burrito or 3-foot burrito. We gonna do all that,
Make a
but like,
competition out of it. Get your face on the wall.
but
Like,
you staying with burritos, or like you say you're gonna do nachos and
so we just gonna expand on that menu.
Right.
So it's gonna be the same proteins and the same like vegetarian, vegan options,
Right.
but just more options with it. Because at the end of the day, like the same meat we use for our burrito is the same meat we use for tacos or quesadilla.
Right, right.
And so on down the line.
oh yeah, do quesadillas too, right? I seen that.
And lobster.
and lobster rolls, yeah.
Lobster rolls. What's the lobster roll again?
So toasted like hot dog split bun, a little bit of butter, and it's got like mayo, lettuce,
Well,
chili
like a
lobster
regular
meat.
bun?
Like a regular hot dog bun.
Okay. And what you put on it?
Lettuce, mayo, seasoned with melted butter, and the
On top of your
meat.
lobster, yeah.
Lobster? Like cooked lobster?
It's chilled.
Chill.
It's
It is
cooked. It's chilled.
Yeah.
Mm,
Nah, bro,
You
don't
gotta
knock
try
it.
it.
Don't
You
knock
gotta
it till you
try
try
it.
it, bro.
You gotta try it.
I'm not a fan of lobster.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
like lobster,
okay, yeah.
that's
That's
different.
different.
I mean, I eat it if it's there. Like, I'm not a real
Lobster,
lobster.
that's
Yo, let me
different.
get that lobster bun. Nah, that's definitely.
Yeah, nah, lobster. I mean, yo, not to backtrack the soup, man, but like we used to go to places and sell like 300-400 of them things at like
What, the lobster soup joint talking about?
lobster roll.
Mhm.
Lobster roll. We would go to certain events and sell 300-400 of them in like 4-5 hours
Dang.
at $12 or $14 a clip. That's the only
Yeah.
math I'm giving you.
Word.
That's the only
I'm
math I'm
trying
giving
to
you.
think real quick. How much is the burritos?
At an event,
So the
beef
price
is-
change?
It's a difference because we gotta pay a fee to be there.
Okay.
Um,
So if you're on the street somewhere and I'm walking up and I'm like, oh man, I want a burrito. How much?
9, 10.
10?
Yeah, nine, 10.
Which one is it, man? You said 9, 10.
no,
Alright, so,
the
like-
beef is 10, everything else is 9.
Okay, okay.
And the big fella's 13.
That stays 13.
13.
Yeah,
That
across the
stays,
board.
yeah, that stays 13. But when we go to an event, then it's 10 and 11, and then that stays 13.
Still says 13. Does
The
it
big
go
fella, the big
does it go
fella.
15?
Nah, the big fella stay 13. If you get guac
You
on it,
get
it's
guac,
gonna
it's
go
gonna be
15.
15.
I'm not a guac fan, man.
Yeah.
People love guac.
I like chicken, beef,
People love guac.
lettuce, corn, sour cream, cheese. Y'all do queso?
We don't need the stuff.
For the Cheeto, we do
Hot
for the
Cheeto,
hot
yeah.
Cheeto burrito, we throw queso on that.
So that's
But we
only
don't, that's only for the hot Cheeto for right now. Yeah.
right. So y'all don't have just queso on the truck.
Nah.
I need my fucking queso,
I
man.
hear, I hear you though. I'm a big queso fan
Yeah,
myself.
If there's no queso, I just like to throw some extra cheese on there. For me.
We do that.
Exactly.
Toast it
So
up.
people do that though. Like throw extra cheese.
I need extra cheese, man.
We got salsa, hot sauce, guacamole. We're gonna do guac. So
Fuck that guac. That green glob is like, God
I'm not
damn.
big. He be killing the guac. I'm not a big fan.
nah,
of guac
JT be
myself.
killing the guac.
Yo, do y'all eat? What do y'all eat, man?
What you mean?
Like, I'm about to go home. You just make yourself a burrito? Or you just like, fuck this burrito.
Word.
I'm tired of this shit.
Yo, it's crazy. Like I used to eat them. Like now, I'm more prone to eat the tacos just because it's a little lighter.
Oh, y'all make tacos too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burritos,
So it's
tacos,
like-
quesadillas.
It's like we'll eat it, but we don't eat it as frequently as we used to, just because
Right.
we work with it. So you know. But then when I do eat it like that once out of a while, I be like, yo, this shit is fucking good.
All right, so look, y'all gotta take a break, right? Do y'all break and eat that, or y'all break and go somewhere else?
probably go to another truck.
Another truck, yeah. So if we're doing like a food truck festival, there's other trucks around. You just go up, like I want
Right.
something.
So what if there's no trucks around? What do? Do you go to McDonald's or?
Wendy's.
Yeah, whatever's close by. And
Yeah,
there's-
local
we gotta,
Caribbean
there gotta be
spot.
absolutely nothing for us to eat our own stuff.
Local Caribbean spot,
Yeah.
pizza.
That gotta be funny, like. Hey, yo, brick.
Yeah, people always like, yo, why don't you eat a brick, man? You know how many burritos I've
Yeah,
eaten?
that's God damn. This is too much Bro-Ritos. Damn. So when people walk up there, they say, "Can I get a Bro-Rito or a burrito?"
Yeah, they try to
On the
they try to be
menu, does it
funny.
say?
It says like big fella bro or chicken chipotle bro.
Oh, everything
beef
is bro.
Yeah.
So we trying to train people to think, let me get a big fella bro.
Right. Instead of let me get a big fella burrito.
Yeah.
Everything's bro.
Just be
But
part of
it should be easy because everybody's saying fucking bro. Everybody's what's up, bro?
Yeah, whatever.
Bro. Bro, big bro, and
Yeah.
little bro, chicken bro.
Yeah, they try to be funny. Let me get a chicken chipotle bruh. Or
Bro,
like,
oh,
bruh.
I would
Let's
definitely
try-
do the bro. Let me get the big bro.
So
So-
the people make they have fun with it.
I seen Shaq post y'all, right?
Yeah, with
How did that come about?
American Express Small Business Saturdays.
But how did he pick you guys?
So we connected with American Express. He's family. So he's family.
Like family?
Yeah.
Where you guys from?
Old
Old
Bridge.
Old Bridge. That's
Central Jersey, like 30 minutes from here.
Yeah.
what's the next town over?
East
Centerville,
Brunswick.
East Brunswick,
Oh yeah, the other way.
Perth Amboy.
Okay. Oh yeah, from where you get pulled over left and right, basically.
I mean, that don't bother us.
I won't bother you.
Say
Let
that,
me go, man. Let me get a burrito.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
word.
let me get a Bro-Rito to
that
go.
don't bother us. But yeah. So we, that's family, and then we connected with American Express, and then basically American Express. He has to do. He does.
Car at American Express?
Yeah.
How you connected with that?
Um,
Or that's
That
That's
corporate-
through- Yeah.
So he has a deal with American Express,
Mhm.
and he's always pushing like Small Business Saturdays
Mhm.
and a card. We take American Express,
Mhm.
but we was basically trying to see how we could incorporate the truck into one of the commercials.
Right.
But then they do like Small Business Saturdays all the time, and he has to like fulfill a certain amount of post obligations. So
Right.
instead of using some like random company, he just uses ours.
Right. Did that boost any sales, or did anybody?
Yeah, nah, it
Got
has,
views.
like, because Marcus not on the truck all the time, so there have been people that came to the truck and was like, oh, I seen you on Shaq's post, like,
Right.
that's dope, are you guys related? Be like, yeah, but that, it has helped, for sure,
Yeah.
definitely has helped.
All the exposure, man.
How often do y'all cater?
As much as we can.
A couple times a week.
And that's just random spots. That could be parties or.
It
Do
varies.
y'all get a lot of parties?
Graduation parties, wedding parties, baby showers,
Do y'all do
birthday
late night?
parties. Yeah.
Like
We did.
drunk club is like burritos are killer.
Never done that. We never sat outside of a bar or a
Nobody
club.
never called for a club night. Like
Nah.
Hoboken is always popping at nighttime.
The Hoboken permitting system is like funny. So the only place we go to in Hoboken when we was going is Pier 13. We wouldn't go the rest of the. That's a whole nother permit with a whole nother set of rules, and it costs way more. So we don't even mess with Hoboken.
So you couldn't really move around the city
Nah, not in Hoboken.
until you stay your ass over there.
Mhm.
Which is fine. That's
Y'all
what
going
we
back
do.
to jail?
Nah,
They actually just told us.
So they built, the owners of Pier 13.
Mhm.
They actually own a spot called, I'm not saying the name. They
Okay.
own the
You
taco.
don't.
They own they own a taco location
I
as
said
well.
we fucked them up.
You know what I mean? They own a taco location, and they open up their own truck doing tacos.
Well, wait, let me stop you. I like this type of negativity. Do you think that they got the idea?
Wait, what?
Do we think they got the taco idea from us?
From us?
Yes, of course.
I mean, there was a taco truck called the Taco Truck
Mhm.
that was on a pier prior to us.
But
getting there.
is that connected to that whatever? the
No,
fuck-
it's
No,
not.
no, no,
It's
no.
not.
There was just
a-
another truck that they allowed on a pier.
Right.
And basically, when Taco Truck left,
Mhm.
then that kind of opened up the space for us to get in,
Right.
because now there was a gap in that cuisine.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then,
Mexi Flip though.
yeah, Mexiflip was there too.
But they told y'all to not come back because they got a taco truck?
So basically, last year we started, and they almost like was about to have us removed, which was like it was
Why?
getting a little messy.
Because we sold tacos as well, but which was fine because we wouldn't sell tacos. We would just sell like burritos and quesadillas and leave the tacos to them.
Yeah. But we
To who?
so basically
To the truck, to the owners
they own they opened up a truck.
Mhm.
that just
They got their own
opened
spot.
last year,
They
right?
opened up a truck last year.
Mhm.
So once they opened up their truck, now they wanted to sell their tacos on the pier.
Mhm.
And then we had days and we were selling tacos. So they didn't want two taco trucks on the pier.
Right.
When we there, we getting to it. So when
Because
we there,
y'all well known, like,
we well known and we got a better flavor.
Right.
Like, I mean, hands down, we have a better
we got
flavor.
the tasty.
Ours is better.
Big fans.
Right.
Which is pure fact.
Right.
So then it was like, okay, well, they kind of didn't want us on the pier. We're like, yo, look, chill, like, don't remove us. Like, we want to stay here. We'll work with you. I mean, they
Put the
own it.
tacos out.
So we'll take the tacos out when y'all around, and then we'll switch our days to the days that y'all not around, and we'll sell tacos.
Right.
So we did that for the rest of the year last year, which ended up, it worked out. But then this year I was just, I sent an email to everybody, hey, appreciate the year,
Mhm.
looking forward to moving forward, blah, blah, blah. And then they informed us that they actually gonna start doing burritos.
That was
now,
man.
now, did we influence that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
because
you know why, right? Because when you're not there, they're probably going to the taco truck and probably thinking of y'all truck at the same time.
people,
Like, yo, man, you ain't got the burritos in this bitch, man?
Yeah.
basically, people. I mean, look, when we was going to the pier, we was killing, man. We one of the top trucks numerically.
Right.
I haven't seen all the numbers from the rest of them, but I know what the line looked like every time we go out there. We one of the top trucks, top producing trucks out there for the past 2 years straight.
Right.
So
we're gonna feel bad when we inform these customers like we're not coming back this season.
and I say that to say like people know us, people know the cuisine. So when we're not there, now people are probably gonna look for it.
Right.
And they gonna go to them, hey man, do you have this, do you have that? And they didn't have burritos, they didn't have burrito bowls, they didn't have quesadillas, but now they gonna add all that to
Y'all do the bowls as well?
Yeah.
You didn't say that. You just say you do the burrito, the taco.
I just figured when we
assume burritos
we
and
just assume
burritos
people.
are the
We just assume that
Yeah, I mean, people don't. I didn't assume it. I just thought of burrito. So what's the bowl called? Bro-bo?
Bro bowl.
No, just
burrito bowl.
Burrito
Okay.
bowl, yeah.
It's still like a big fella bro, but let me get it in the bowl instead.
So you think you inspired them to do the burritos?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. They wasn't doing burritos, and the truck before them wasn't doing burritos either. Like the truck before us, taco truck.
So they probably thinking like, they see the money, they see what's coming,
can see
they see how much is coming to
Yeah,
you.
they see our
They
line.
see our
yeah.
numbers. They see the line. Because I mean, they get a reporter at the end of the shift.
Right.
So they know what the burrito truck is doing. So,
Nice.
man, we might as well add burritos. Like,
And now they want to be there 7 days a week, and so you know what?
again, man, they own the property.
So what's the move then?
We gotta fill a gap, man. We just found out like a couple days ago.
Oh, this is like really.
Yeah, it is.
How often was you going there?
Once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week?
Yeah.
But that once or twice a week was
Solid. That's a solid.
and that's Hoboken.
Yeah.
There's any way that you can get in that same area, but not Pier 13? Just to be a fuck nigga, like. You know what I mean?
Park
wish
up.
Like,
I wish we
I guess
could.
because they gotta have in the radius
vicinity,
where they at, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I wish
And
we
you could just
could.
get like, if they're here, like, nigga, I'm right here. Fuck
Yeah,
out here,
yeah,
nigga.
I wish we could, but there's the way that you ever been in the Pier 13?
I have no idea what
So-
you're talking about. I'm just going with
It'll be a
it.
good time. You
No,
like this?
yeah, but the way it's set up is like it's
Where is it
basically-
at though? Like you typically everything is when I go to Hoboken is what's the name of the clubs everybody go to? Like that whole little area right
That's,
now.
so that's like Washington. That's where the
Yeah.
bars and stuff is.
Yeah, all that shit over
Then
there.
Frank Sinatra's the one that runs up basically the coast.
Yeah,
up
okay.
the water. So it's up on 14th and like Frank Sinatra at the end of the day, and it's a pier overlooks the city.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
at the end, but there's other empty piers next to it and an apartment. So there's nowhere you could go
Oh, in that whole.
in that area because they actually own the people that own the pier own like all that land over there.
Oh, so it is.
So basically, if you pull up, they'll call people and they're gonna kick you out. And they got enough power to do that.
Damn, son, that's fucked up.
It's cool, man.
It's all good, bro.
It's all good. It's part
We
of the
still,
process.
we gonna be alright.
I mean, y'all still, yeah, it's still, y'all still got the. So what about this NBC thing?
So we just recently, as you know, the past couple months, we've just been getting a lot of publicity.
Mhm.
We got NJ Biz, ROI NJ, food truck operator. Most recently is positively black on NBC, which
Mhm.
is a segment on NBC. So I went up to the city during the week, and they basically just interviewed us about the business and what it took to get to where we at.
Right.
That's gonna air.
What is that airing on what?
20th.
Actual TV?
Yeah, that's gonna be on TV next Sunday, the 20th,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll be online too. So once it get online, we'll push it out.
On there, did they actual? Did you tell them locations, or you just basically spoke about how you came about and what it's about?
Yeah, we just talked about how we got to where we at
Right.
a little bit, or just about the business, and then locations.
You can't really tell locations because you never
You
know.
gotta go to our calendar.
It's day to day.
Yeah, we post a calendar weekly during the season
Where?
on Instagram,
Mhm.
and then it's on our
Instagram,
website.
website.
It stays on the
Yeah.
website, but every week we post up. We're gonna be at these locations throughout the
Mhm.
week. So that's the best way to find us because we move around so much. And it's
Right.
like it's a gift and a curse because people want us to be like, hey, just sit here and feed me all day, but
We only have one truck.
that's it.
Yeah.
So we gotta go to wherever is best.
You plan on doing 2 trucks this year?
Not this year.
Depends on how fast the store get rolled.
Oh, the store. You gonna do the store first,
Yeah.
and then everything is gonna revolve around
Yeah.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you spoke about the packages, typically what package is it? Like, what's the set packages?
So either you could do like just tacos and burritos, like one per person, or unlimited taco burrito quesadilla, one per person.
Unlimited?
Or unlimited.
Oh,
But
that's
honestly,
one.
bro, you're not gonna come back for like
Yeah, it's filling. So.
more than
Yeah.
you're not coming back for 3. Definitely not 3.
Yeah,
There
but
are
unlimited
kids.
is basically just.
Yeah, just
It's
come.
like buffet.
Keep coming
buffet
back.
style.
So
Yeah.
you come back as much as you want.
For 2 hours.
Oh, that's
And
good.
then taco burrito quesadilla.
How much is that unlimited joint though?
Tacos and burritos unlimited is $15.
100.
No, $15 per person.
Oh, so you need a head count.
Mm-hmm.
We base it on
Oh, okay. I was thinking you base it off like 100 tacos and 100. Oh, okay. The head count, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, unlimited though?
And then like
So I can get like a double big bro.
For real, yeah.
it's cool.
People that's done it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anybody order some outrageous shit?
Shit.
What's the most outrageous shit that somebody ordered, yo?
I don't know. People come up the window like, do you have pizza? Do you have hot dogs? Do you
People
have?
just don't be reading.
They don't read. Like, we have a full menu right here, and people just be like, and they will look at this shit too, and be like, look at it, scratch their heads, and like, yo, you guys have beef patties? Like, nah. Like, you just looked at the.
Anybody
shit
order
from
something
day
crazy like just a super taco or a super burrito?
Oh.
Like, so you think like, yo, what the fuck is
Nah,
that?
I can't think of any.
Nah, crazy like, yo, let me get a burrito and then put a taco on it too.
Nah.
Like,
Nothing
what the
that
fuck
crazy.
is he thinking about?
Nah, we like, yeah, we get somebody to be like, yeah, so let me get the chicken chipotle, bro, with no chicken, and like we get done, we, you know what I'm saying, we get stuff like that, but it'll be like, so
You just want to know meat.
how you want a chicken
Yeah.
chipotle, bro, with no
With
chicken?
no chicken, yeah.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I just want vegetarian. I was like, well, we have a black bean and a sweet pepper, bro, too.
Right.
So you want those? We can.
Does that sell a lot?
Vegetarian and vegan?
Yeah.
Especially
Burrito?
when we're like in Hoboken and places like that. But they'll get the bowls before they get a burrito.
Is it vegetarian meat or just vegetarian means no meat?
No meat.
Vegetarian. And
Right.
vegan is no animal product at all.
Right. Okay.
So we.
Any other people get vegan burritos?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
It'll be
just
the
be.
rice, the beans, the peppers, the salsa, hot sauce, guac, lettuce.
That sounds fucking horrible.
It's not that bad.
Hey, none against me. I don't want in this day and age you say anything bad about any type of culture. It's like, I'm getting slayed. I love fucking meat. There's no way in hell I'm about to get a lettuce
I wouldn't-
burrito.
I
I
wouldn't eat
can't
that
do it.
shit,
Rice
but-
bean. You better put it. Let me get like
Nah,
half the
man.
chicken or something. This motherfucker.
Honestly, by our menu like being that open, it just brings more customers to us,
Right.
man. Like so, like the Mama Festival we talking
Right.
about. All the other trucks, they all had meat products. So everybody that's vegan, they had nowhere to go until the word got out that we was vegan.
Uh-huh.
So now we just selling all the, like, all right, cool. It just opened up more doors for us.
So, is anybody else no vegan?
I mean,
There's
trucks,
others,
there's trucks
There's
that
like
have it.
vegan trucks and shit like that, but
There's nobody that's outside doing like a wing truck and then they're like, hey, we got vegan. I mean, like, I don't know how it would work.
Like
Yeah.
the wing truck is just wings. The
Yeah,
barbecue
wings,
truck
wings.
is gonna have
Yeah.
We
ribs.
got
and-
vegan wings now.
Yeah, no.
It's just sauce.
No.
They got kids?
Nah.
Oh, so y'all decided to live a fucking life. That's good though. I mean, because you got more time to be in the business scene.
That's that's the plan, man. Trying to just maintain doing what we got to do first before we do all that.
Right.
Trying
Any
to
groupies? Just ask, man. Just thought, man.
I'm not gonna say groupie. Why you looking at me?
Who behind the IG right now?
Why you looking at me right
You
now?
on the IG?
Both of us.
We
run
both
it.
run it.
So you in IG DMs?
Personally,
Yo, man, this come through. I can't read all of them later.
honestly, they have been more face to face than DMs. They don't like. They don't be saying nothing crazy.
Any wild shit like that?
Nah.
Any offers like,
nah.
Nah, I don't think so.
I get pussy for like a big bro.
No.
I give you a big bro.
I mean, they love to see motivated individuals, though.
Right.
Yeah, they do, and they know
That's
that they
a
can
great
see
thing.
that we're young and.
That's what I say. I want to know your age.
Yeah.
So business is, I guess you're just super business savvy.
Yeah.
Sound like you know what you're talking about.
A little bit. man.
Do you try not
We've
to
been
talk
doing
about
it long
it?
enough.
People try to steal your ideas.
I don't care about people stealing ideas. Just to be better than us.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
I used to feel like
I
that,
don't say
man.
like I'm an open book.
I used to not want to say shit, and then I got to the point where it was like, you're not just not gonna do it like me though. I don't give a fuck how much you know about me. You're still not gonna be.
The only thing we don't talk about is like that is like money. We don't like talk about like how much we make it and shit like that. We
I'd
don't.
love to know what this burrito.
We don't like.
Yeah, hot as hell in this sweater.
You hot?
Yeah.
Because you got the fucking.
Got that sweater on.
You wear that shit. That's the same thing you wear inside. What do y'all wear
Nah,
as far as
It'd be
So we got
like
these.
this, yeah.
just regular shit?
Yeah, we got you one too, since you.
Man, I
that
love
shows.
it.
And then they got the
We got this.
the
we
dry
got
fit tees.
These are
Thank you,
dry
man.
fit.
Appreciate this, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear this. This 2X do look kind of wide body.
It's a one.
Don't even worry about it. Put this motherfucker like, I'm delivering. You actually do that with too much sauce.
Where?
Like, this is my guy, shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
big shout out to Kyle. You know, I've supported him from day one.
That's
I
dope.
remember when
That's dope.
I had him on, he does Amazon, I think, or Staples. I don't know if you know about that.
No, he told me to do something with shipping the trucks.
Yeah, he got like Amazon. He got that whole
Okay.
shit where he got a fleet of trucks.
Okay.
Like that's his thing. I brought him on for that because he was doing the Amazon, and while he's doing the Amazon, he pulling everybody from the hood to work, and giving
Okay.
them jobs.
That's
He the
dope.
boss, but at the
That's
end of the day, he's still getting everybody jobs because he got all the trucks.
Right.
And then he brought up the wing truck and shit like that.
That nigga cool as shit. That's
Right.
cool.
He told me about the
Smart.
wing truck, and then I did 2 interviews with him. I did one, and then I did one where I did like a taste tester, where he opened up the truck, and then we sat down, and he had like 5, 6 different wings of flavors,
Okay.
and we ate.
Okay.
And I've been eating shit, but you know, I still did it. I did some footage of him inside the truck and him cooking the wings and shit
Okay.
like that. You know,
That's dope.
We actually on, sorry to get off topic, but we actually on Cake Boss too. That's an aired yet in the U.S.
What was that?
You know the show Cake Boss?
What's that?
Well, whatever. It's some show on TLC,
What's it called?
right? Cake Boss.
Cake Boss?
Yeah, yeah.
What to do with from Carlos Bakery?
What, they
Is
make
it Carlos
cakes?
or Carlos?
Carlos.
They make cakes?
Yeah.
That's what they known for.
Mhm.
So they make big cakes, man. They made a big taco cake. Like the taco is this long and this big.
Right.
Big taco
For
cake.
National Taco Day.
For National Taco Day, and it's on the YouTube, but they ain't put it on the air yet. They aired it in Brazil.
Mhm.
In other countries too. It's not only
When is it
Brazil.
Taco Day?
It
That
was-
just made me think. How's Tuesdays with y'all?
It's cool. It's cool.
Taco is we're supposed to be Taco
I mean,
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we don't really do a big Taco Tuesday special.
We will though.
Because we can't do that like right now out of a truck. You know what I'm saying? Like we could, but the days we go out, we need to make money, so we
Right.
can't be offering
$2
special
tacos.
stuff.
Okay, $2
that
tacos.
frequently. You know what I mean? When we get a store and it's like, okay, we know every single week,
Right.
it's cool. We can do that. Plus we got trucks going around
Y'all
too.
do soft and shell?
Yeah, we'll do soft shell. Just soft.
Just
Y'all
social.
don't do the crunchy?
Not yet.
Nah, not yet.
Why not?
No fryer.
You can't just have your
Oh, I
own.
know fryer. Look, our
What you mean no
truck is-
fire? As far as like making your own?
Well, you could take the soft ones, you could fry them and make them crunchy.
Oh, word.
Or you could buy crunchy tacos, but then you gotta have like a warmer to warm them up.
Oh, because they get stale and.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have
So we
enough
just
right now.
don't. But the soft ones are easy to manage. So
Right.
we just manage. It's just
That truck hella simple, bro.
super simple.
Yeah, I seen but it looked good, dog.
Super simple.
I was started telling you like, yo, man, bring me a burrito, man. Shout out for you.
Damn, I definitely should have made one yesterday.
Nah, that would have been horrible the
Today.
next day. Should have been soggy.
Nah,
I
you
want like
But I wouldn't have put in. I wouldn't have put lettuce in it at all.
I want lettuce and all the creams and sauces, man. Wow, that should be soggy and all breaking up the bread.
No, you throw that shit in the toaster oven, you Gucci.
Yeah, but I think it's been an hour. I have no fucking idea.
We just vibing 5:11 right now.
What time did we get in?
We
I used to try to keep it an hour, because I noticed when you start stretching the time, people
Start-
just
Yeah,
like,
people
I'm not about to watch
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
That makes sense.
Besides, I gotta get up my boy for his birthday. I want to thank y'all for coming through, man. I'm gonna put the shirt on. What I was trying to say was, too much sauce to give me the, that's my boy, so I go through all the time to give me the shirt.
Okay.
And I should go on IG. But since I'm out here in Plainfield, I put the shirt on.
Yeah.
And I put on IG, I'm delivering. And motherfuckers used to call the truck like, yo, you're delivering? Or they hit me in the DM like, yo, I'm over here. I straight ignore them. Fuck, I ain't going. Fuck what you done.
Nah, too much sauce doing anything.
That's dope.
They-
I need to pull one, y'all. When does it really start kicking up? April?
Where we at this week?
Well, this week we in New Brunswick this week, which isn't far from here. We
Yeah.
in New Brunswick Wednesday night.
What's the closest y'all to Plainfield? Brunswick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where at in Brunswick?
We're gonna be at. It's called the Plaza Apartments. It's basically on Rutgers campus.
I probably can't do this week because I just paid bills and shit. So,
I mean,
Bro, yeah, just pull up,
I'm not
bro.
about to drive out there for no one motherfucking big bro. I got 3 kids. You feed the family? You know like that? It'd be like my wife would love burrito. I want to like. I'd rather pay. I'm not the type of guy to get. I'm not one of those guys. Let me get it for free. I'd rather pay.
You didn't ask. We just.
What about Thursday? We have Thursday. My wife be
I
pays
don't-
Thursday.
I don't
We're
think
not
we have
anywhere
anything
Thursday.
Thursday.
Just Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it's just Tuesday, Wednesday this week.
Y'all do 7 days?
In
Not
the
like
summer,
that, yeah.
we do 6 days, 6, 7 days.
What day you off? Sunday or
Monday.
Monday,
why not Sunday?
because there's always events on the weekends.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've been working weekends for the past 4 going to 5 years.
Straight. Y'all don't take no vacation or nothing shit like that.
That's
He go to
vacation.
Hawaii every year. This guy, he go to
So it's
Hawaii.
y'all. So y'all gotta break it down. Like, all right, man. This is scheduled for the year. This week, you go, Johnny go. That month, we got Marcus going and.
I normally wait till the cold season.
Exactly. Yeah. We were just in Miami not too long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all
JT.
take together, just like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, we.
No, we tried to.
Yeah,
Like I said, we were just in Miami with some
Right.
homies. We tried to bring JT in, but he couldn't come. Hawaii just with family. Got family out there, so we try to do group vacations. To just
Oh, yeah, brothers?
No, just good friends.
good friends. I went to high school with his younger
So what the fuck did the concept of
Burritos? Bro-Ritos?
brothers? Why did I think burrito brothers? I don't know where I got that from.
I mean, that's what was seen. I mean,
Mhm.
it looked like.
It don't say,
brothers.
it say, what does it say on the page?
No, what I'm saying
Bro-Ritos.
is, it's called Bro-Ritos.
On the page, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I thinking burrito brothers?
I mean, it would just be assumed that we all brothers. Like that's kind of what we.
Or am I just coming from a
It's
just-
racist aspect?
No, it's just your
I mean,
subconscious.
We coming from the same place that we coming
subconscious
from. I
thought,
mean, it's
man.
the same, where you coming from is the same way we thought about it. So,
I thought y'all was brothers and shit.
nah, we good friends, and
I said,
then
y'all look shit alike, because you look like one national.
he
Like,
is
is
he's
it-
Panamanian.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, somebody
Yeah,
fucking somebody.
Panamanian,
Somebody fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, my family's Panamanian.
Right.
Oh, you speak Spanish?
No, my family do. They didn't bless me with the.
Okay.
they
You understand it, though?
For the most part, yeah.
That's that. You gotta keep this. You gotta keep this type of guy around. You talk that shit. What he say? I said my was trash. Fuck that. I know what you said. Y'all like the Panamanians is like, yo, my guy used to be Panamanian.
He used to be
I
Panamanian.
used to bring him around whenever he said the cop because you don't know.
Yeah, you would never know. Yeah.
And if we're talking that shit, it's technical. I ain't trying to G up on you. What? That's no. I want to think. I'm gonna stress. I really want to thank y'all coming through. I'm gonna definitely try to pull up. I'm gonna pay attention to the schedule. I guess when it get warm out or whenever y'all in this.
Word.
It'll be easier when it's warm out.
Yeah.
But we'll send you. If something
I'm gonna be a
around come
real
up,
dickhead. So
we'll
like,
let
yo, what about the yo? Come on the line. Yo, I'm just saying, hold the fuck up.
Be 100 niggas behind you, like,
Nah,
yo.
that's my wife is like that though. My wife would be like, what do they got? Like, I'll be on the phone. I don't know. I got. You know what I mean? Just let me know what you want.
You wouldn't be the
you.
first
Yeah,
person.
it'd be like that sometimes, bro. Like, we
What's
really
up?
be
This is the
line.
IG. This is what the fuck they serving for that. It's basically Qdoba, no queso.
And basically, we try to push people to the website because it shows what we have on the website. So you just see what you want on the website. And by the time
Right.
it comes to the window,
Right.
you know what you want. But yeah, we're trying to,
I'm letting you know right
Trying to
now.
work on it.
I'm a big bro,
big fella, bro, got you.
big fella, bro. No guap.
No guap. You do the rice and beans though?
I'm not a beans. You should stop.
Yeah.
It's good. I was about anyway.
Yeah,
I don't do the beans. I'm not a beans guy, man.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You ain't
Not
got
the bean.
I just do everything like I do the right. Like I said, rice.
Chicken,
Chicken,
beef,
beef,
chicken,
peppers.
beef, corn.
peppers.
We don't have corn yet,
Corn.
but
You don't do corn?
not yet.
Chicken beef,
Cheese, lettuce,
cheese, lettuce,
sour cream,
sour cream,
Sauce.
Hot sauce. Sauce.
Sometimes I do sauce. I never did onions, peppers though. I never tried it.
Well, it's already chopped into the chicken, so it's not. It's like little tiny ass pizza.
I'm trying that next time.
You'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
I said
You-
next
you
time
like
like I got it before, but I didn't.
You like it, bro.
I'm definitely. Y'all don't have a super spicy one?
I
Did y'all
we
come out there
we
yet,
got,
like-
we got hot sauce, so we just, if you want it super spicy.
Drown your shit in hot
Nah.
Hey, we
Is it
spice
red
it
hot
up.
hot sauce or is it any?
It's red.
Wait, what?
Is it red hot? Yeah.
Like the brand
Oh,
red
yeah,
hot?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It ain't really that fucking hot, man.
You put it
Red
in
hot
the
is just a fucking flavor.
You put it
So
in
like
corn,
to me,
yeah.
like I said, to me it's not that hot.
I don't
Because me
think
and you
so.
like spicy.
It's not hot. Red hot is just the flavor. It's not a hot sauce. It's a
Some-
flavored
Some people
sauce.
freak out over that.
But yeah, we working on the hot sauce. There's a few people that came to us and like, yo, can you sell our hot sauces on the truck or add it to your burritos? So we're definitely gonna work on it when we
Yeah, any
open up the
mergers, right?
store.
Anybody mergers, y'all?
Well, we was gonna do it, but just that their cost was a little too high to make it happen.
Right.
Cause like what we get now is super cheap compared to what they wanted us to do.
Let's merge these sauces on
I
it.
mean,
Oh,
we
yeah,
want
yeah.
to. Yeah, we want to.
That's
Too
got
much
it.
sauce, Bro-Rito.
Yeah, too much sauce, man. They got some stuff going on.
It's right on the street.
I know. I done been to the truck.
I haven't
I
been
done
there, and I need to go.
I done been to almost every black-owned truck in New Jersey.
Yeah,
Straight
I'm
up.
pretty sure they closed by now, but
Nah, they be-
Nah.
Nah, they
I
be-
thought he was gonna pull up. He was saying I was gonna pull up. Okay,
Nah, where?
But I guess he working on the truck right now. I'm about to go through there. They making crab cakes too, man.
I saw
What
they
you get from them?
Fried lobster.
Yeah, they got so much shit. I want to try on that.
Fried
On that.
lobster.
I think I tried everything. I usually typically it's a week-to-week sauce with me. So one week I'll be on the sweet chili, or another 2 weeks I'll be on the Liddy.
Okay.
Right now I'm on the lemon pepper garlic sauce right now. I happened to get it on fish one day and was like, holy shit.
They posted us on their Instagram. We got so much love from that.
Right.
I just want to thank them via podcast. Like,
Yeah.
definitely thank you for that, because we haven't seen them since. But they gave us a
Yeah,
lot
I've
of
seen that
love.
right there. Yeah, shout out, yeah.
They give us mad love. Word.
So you gotta do it, man. Show that love, man.
Word.
You know, black brothers making Bro-Ritos.
I'm
I'm sorry, man. I like being a dickhead, man. I'm so used to being. You know what it is, man? We at work, man. We super racist at work, man.
What you mean?
Like we just make racist jokes.
I mean, shit, we be on the truck talking. Wow, we be talking.
We talk shit too.
Before I go, that's what- does any Hispanics come to y'all and just try to fuck with y'all? Like, man, this ain't no fucking Bro-Rito.
Eh, kinda like they wouldn't say that, but they be like they kind of look like real suspicious, like they don't know. And then when they eat it, they be zipped
Yeah,
up.
coming back like, yo, that was the
That shit
best
was
burrito I
fire, that shit was
had.
good. But
I gotta get with these fucking burritos.
Like,
This ain't
dude,
no-
Y'all always,
Yeah,
y'all
somebody-
ODing with y'all like that
You
shit
know,
is the
who-
best,
I
man.
feel like one girl tried to be like, oh, this like Taco Bell. It's like,
Oh shit!
but that's before she ate it.
Right.
When
Oh,
she ate
okay,
it, you know
okay.
what I'm saying? She's like, oh, this like Taco. I'm like, well, shut up. Like, you gonna eat it, eat it. If not, then go somewhere. Like, leave. Man. Then she ate it. Like, oh, my, came back. Let me get
Yeah.
another one. Yeah, all right, so much like Taco
Word.
Bell, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta try one of these fucking Bro-Ritos.
Hey,
Man.
you
That's
got
a whole
it.
lot of talking about. Like this shit is.
Bro, it's good, man. We smoking all the top chains.
Yeah.
We smoking all them. That's just my honest opinion.
Mhm.
And we hear that a lot too. So it's
Right.
not, you know, we
Oh, yeah,
customers,
it ain't-
We ain't
customers
just
say
gassing
that.
ourselves.
Customers say it, we smoking.
They
a lot
gassed
of the
us
top
first,
chains.
and they were like,
I
all right,
believe
fuck
it.
it.
Because with the kicking you out of pair 13 is like
They don't want no smoke.
That one.
Zero.
they seem damn they getting that money. Let's do
You
Bro-Ritos.
can't.
You can put us next to them,
yeah,
sell the
line us up
same
next to them.
shit.
We gonna smoke them.
Smoke them every time.
Every time. Every single time.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to catch y'all and when it's hot out, I'm gonna get some footage.
All right.
Yeah,
Some
bro.
forward and- can I get in the truck too or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we make it work.
watch y'all.
We'll set it up where it's like not so busy.
I want it busy.
Nah, because
when it's busy,
people like, yo, you gotta move.
No,
man.
I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
physically in your way. I'll stand and get a good spot where I don't not in your way.
Okay.
And I could just
And
get
just see us in
Yeah,
action.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We can do that. We can do that.
You know what I mean?
Just see us in action.
I'm trying to
Sometimes,
fuck
bro,
up. Yo, you say you want a cheese. You want cheese and all that shit.
Bro, it be busy in that mother. Like sometimes that truck it be perfectly clean when we start. That shit look like a bomb went off by the time we get done. Just from
Yeah, shit just getting tossed everywhere, right?
everywhere,
So
man.
you want cheese here? Just throw that shit.
Hey man, well, thank you again. I'm trying to say thank you.
Nah, thank you.
Let's go watch this motherfucking game.
Word.
Hopefully,
Hopefully the Eagles is whipping ass.
Well, hey, Tay, you got the game in there?
It is the game. I see.
What's the score?
14-9 Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't been on that fucking game. Son.
Shout out to JT.
14-0?
Me and JT had a bet. So JT.
Don't
Game ain't over yet, bro.
I know, but I'm
don't
gonna tell you
do
the
it to
bet.
yourself.
I'm gonna tell you the bet though.
Don't even don't
Like nothing.
fucking jinx yourself, bro.
I like talking shit. That's all.
Yeah.
Game ain't
JT
over
hear
yet.
this shit like, yo, what the fuck is that? Let me get that. Let's double that up. But like I said, I'm gonna pull up on y'all.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm gonna be checking the schedule. I'll catch y'all whenever it get warm out. My wife is another one. She loves the bowls and shit like that. So she's a fool. She's an eater like me. So
We'll share the schedule. We'll let you know where we at.
I'll be paying attention to the page. I barely catch her. You don't
And
post
what do
as
y'all,
much.
well, right now we don't post it too much because,
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to post.
But you go like up north, like, what's the,
Who, me?
yeah, like, you want us to be like in New Brunswick or,
What
where you from? Where you
area
from? You're from South Plainfield?
I'm from food.
So you travel. Alright. I just want to make sure.
It's good.
I said I'm from.
Yo, we used to drive to Amboy just to get cheesesteak pizza, bro.
Yeah.
I drove to Clinton, which is like 45 minutes,
Okay.
Clinton trap.
right? To get one piece of cheesecake. Because they're the only people that had the best pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, that shit's so good.
Alright,
So it don't fucking matter. If you say you got a good spot and I know it's good, oh, you're in South Korea? I'll be right there.
Getting this flight.
Let's get this motherfucker fighting British Burritos home. Once again, make sure y'all check them out, Bro-Ritos. What's the
Bro-Ritos
Yeah,
F-
what's the, I need all the
Burritos FT on Instagram, Twitter, and Burritos Food Truck on Facebook, and
Right.
then YouTube, Trucking with Bro-Ritos. That's where you see our web series. But you just go to our website and you'll see.
What's the
you'll see
website again?
Bro-Ritos Food Truck.
Bro-Ritos.
Bro-Ritos Food Truck.
Is it a dash in it or just
No,
bro?
not that. Just type it up.
Bro-Ritos
Food Truck.
BRORITOS.
Foodtruck.com.
Alright,
You'll see everything on there.
right. Any and what's the Facebook site on your Facebook? Is it
Burritos Food Truck.
Burritos, yeah, Burritos FT. It's Burritos FT for everything.
Right. Alright. Cool.
Thanks,
And
brother.
this is 100. I am glad to be back.
Shout out to him.
I have a very special episode coming.
Hey.
I
Keep pushing, man. Appreciate you.
I have this episode that I've been planning on doing. It didn't happen this week, but it will happen in 2 weeks, which is I have an escort coming in.
Oh.
Telling life of an escort.
I'm finna be right
It's
there.
still
Tuning
gonna happen.
in.
Just let you know.
Can I hold your camera?
Let you know it's still happening. I put it out there. It's going to happen in 2 weeks. But this is 100. I really enjoyed this episode. I love hearing the stories and you know the hating. I love the hating. Hating is great.
I love it too.
You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
So thank you. We out.
Thank you.